There we are.
There we are.
Hello.
Sandy, you need to unmute. Hello, hello, hello. There she
Hello.
is.
Hello.
Hey, JMH. I'm glad you could make it. I'll wait for a few more to come in. Yes, there we all are.
So we've already covered weather in our areas, JMH. Is it hot there? She's over in Texas. I bet it's like...
Oh, I bet it's hot.
It's gross over there, I bet.
Hey, Louise.
Hi, Louise.
We have Sandy with us, Kentucky Crafter. I'll wait till some more people come in. Who else grabbed their stuff? Who's going to be playing with us? That doesn't sound right. Who's going to be crafting? Let me rephrase that.
I almost had a comeback for that. And I was like,
I know you did.
Just be quiet, Patty. Just be quiet.
I feel like we were just here doing this.
Are you having a deja vu? Especially me looking at Sorry Ribbon again, but it is different stuff. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
I do have a question about that, Mayor, in a minute.
Oh, sure. We have Patty and Maggie and Sandy here. All of their YouTube channels. The links are in the description box below. Well, hello, Charles and Shelly.
Hi, Charles.
Good Tuesday, 12:15. Okay, Patty, you started it all.
There you go. Just saying, man. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for backing me up. I'll take it.
And, I'm going to have to just do all the lives at like a really weird time now.
That's like Patty with her odd prices.
You're right. However, can I say I was on time? I was even a little bit early, you guys.
You were before me.
I was.
Yeah.
I won't say that it's unheard of, but it's unusual.
Oh, you have a mess, paints and glue. Yeah, JMH, it's a thing, isn't it? I have the grandkids today, so I'm just gonna like close my craft room door, just walk away, and I know, right? It's my thing.
How old are the grandkids again?
Well, the ones that are here in this state. Oh, I have a 15-year-old. I'm sorry, 14. Oh my gosh, now I have a brain freeze. He's going to be so mad. and then 2 and 5.
Gotcha. Yeah, you want to keep the 2 and the 5-year-old out of the craft room.
Yeah, the 5-year-old definitely won't be, but
June is here having a ginger day with Maddie.
Oh.
They went and saw, is it Lilo and Stitch? Lilo?
Yeah, there is a new one of those.
They went and saw them last night, saw that movie.
How was it?
I don't know. I didn't see it. And when they got home, it was a night movie. They went right to bed, so I didn't get a chance to ask, but I'm sure June loved it. She's what? Going to be 8 next week?
I can't believe she's going to be 8. That's crazy.
I know, isn't it? She'll be 8 next month. Then the month after, Nora will be 1.
Oh my gosh.
Mason just turned 18 and Maddie's going to be 20 at the end of the year.
Shoo.
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
I'm
boys
having
were
that.
my kids.
I know my kids get older, but yours are supposed to stay the same age thing.
Right.
I love that name, Nora.
Cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that name too.
Reminds me of Nora Roberts.
I have a niece that had a girl and she on the other side of the family, and she named her daughter Nora.
Aw.
Hey,
Hi,
John.
Hi, John.
Hello, Ron.
Uh,
He's so
Gotta be
sweet to come in
lunchtime.
and say hi.
he is.
Honey bunny. Aw.
He's probably laughing. Just because he's sappy. He's never really that sappy. Oh.
I think that's, that's so cute. What does Jim usually say?
Hello, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, hello, beautiful.
Blah.
He's awfully sweet.
He
I
is.
used to tell him all the time, "You're so weird. Stop it."
Then they just do it more.
Yes.
I remember one night, Patty and I were in chat, and he came up. He brought her dinner up, and he brought his own, and he sat there and ate with us. Well,
Oh my word.
we
How
were in
sweet is
chat.
that?
I know.
Yeah, it's nice to have some good ones, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
I do on occasion let you guys know that I'm slightly spoiled.
Yeah.
Slightly spoiled.
Well, I knew that from the moment you showed those great big books he bought you.
My Harry Potter books.
The big ones.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Don't think. So I am making tassels today for a few journals. These are like the colors that all three of my journals will blend in. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing, Patty?
I am still,
Gluing?
gluing things into journals.
Awesome. And Mags?
I'm working on a new pocketbook.
Cool. Hi, Wendy.
Started. Hi, Wendy.
And Lori B. And who else did I miss? I think that's it. And Sandy. What are you working on?
Hello. I am cutting out some little like embellishments for these little folios.
Oh,
that I'm
nice.
making.
I have to mute. I have to answer my granddaughter's text.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So I know I'm sideways, so sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I'm StreamYard challenged. I had to make a bunch of little tings.
Little tings.
Little tings to put in.
Hmm.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, she doesn't mind being called Lewis. It's okay. spell check gets her name all the time.
My friends and I, we have a group text, and one of our friends, their anniversary was yesterday, and it's John and Tammy. And I, was writing happy anniversary, John and Tammy, and hit send. And I either typed Joan or it changed John to Joan. I probably mistyped it. And everyone, of course, had to give me a hard time. Who's Joan? Does John know that Tammy's married to Joan?
Goodness.
Like, oh my gosh, leave me alone.
Look, I
Spell check
tried.
it every time.
I think autocorrect would make me so cranky if it would mind. Like, I turned it off and it's still over there doing things. Like, I know I told you to go away. Why are you still bothering me?
Yeah, that's rude.
So what are you guys working on over there? Who's doing things? Or are we just hanging and chatting?
Shelly, you working on anything? She usually is.
Yep. I usually find I can't do both. I can't chat and do things. I can do one or the t'other.
It is tricky to do both.
Hmm?
It is tricky to do both.
Right?
All right, where'd I put it?
So
Shirley's making more covers. You indeed nailed it, Mare.
nice.
Journal covers.
On
So
your
the
start-
artisan market, for anybody who wants to know, it's going to be on the Sacred Mementos channel, which is in the description box, just to let you know I'm selling, and other people are selling too, a few things. So that's Saturday.
This coming Saturday. Yep. Full details to be revealed Thursday. Because Patty's behind schedule. Just saying. There is indeed, cause and effect here.
Wendy is making pockets with cheap 6x6 paper so I can get rid of them.
There you go. Hey, I'll take a few pockets, that is.
6x6.
Just kidding. Sort of. Ooh, it will fit. Yippee.
So Mary, I had a question on your sari silk.
Sure.
Were you ironing it to flatten it out?
I did do some that way, not on camera, but I use my little craft iron, but I don't like that it takes out too much of the texture. So I just wet it and I hang it and let it dry. And then that's the texture I seem to like.
So if you wet it, it'll decrinkle, like how this is all crinkled up like this.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Absolutely.
Good tip.
And you don't even have to soak it.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Perfect. Because I need to do that to this one.
yeah.
Okay.
And it still leaves that nice, the nice rigid
Yes.
textures in it that we all
Yep.
like. But this sari ribbon, I like it still crinkled for tassels,
Right.
But I'm going to be adding lace and different things to the flattened pieces.
Well, I was doing this ruffle and it made it really tricky to spread it out and swoosh it
Yeah.
before the hot glue dried. So I'm going to have to do your trick.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lori B.
Thank you.
Hey, Judy.
Hey, Lori B. She's probably been here for a minute, but I just saw her.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Patty,
So
I
how
went.
many?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to ask Patty how many journals she's gotten done already.
A couple.
I know what that means. There's a bin, Maggie. There's a bin. Oh.
I'm finding myself wanting to collage. Like, I don't want to put in, like, I don't know. I don't know. I like using real ephemera.
Yep.
And I'm finding myself wanting to collage everything. So
She
I'm
loves saying
Sukata.
that word.
huh?
She loves saying that word.
I do. Because it kind of irks somebody else a little
Yep.
bit.
Gokata. Hi, everyone. I'm always here but lurking. Well, hello. And I really don't water down my gesso. Sometimes if it's, if my tub, which is highly unlikely for me because I use a lot of it, but if it thickens up too much, I'll spray some water in there. But normally I'll thin it only if I want like a more smoky look to it. But otherwise, I usually don't. I guess it depends on what gesso you use, I should say, and the look you're going for. Anybody else? Sandy? Maggie?
I do
What?
not
Patty?
water down my gesso. I do
What'd
not.
you say?
I do not water down my gesso.
Okay.
No.
I didn't know watering down gesso was a thing, so
Yeah.
And I hardly ever use gesso.
Right.
so there we only have one
But when
opinion.
I do
Sorry.
use it, I don't water it down.
Yeah.
We're terribly anticlimactic as a group.
Hey.
Just saying. Sorry, when you join the live, you get lumped in. It's just the way it works. We kind of roll as a unit. No, I'm just kidding. We do not roll as a unit. Oh, Lord. I'll be getting us all in trouble. Shh.
I was going to mention I went to an estate sale a couple weekends ago, and they had a lot of really antique things there.
Uh-huh.
They had those, is it inkwells? I think, Patty, you like to collect.
Yes, ma'am.
And they had, I think, 3 of them. I should have taken pictures of them. And
Don't take pictures and stuff and send it to me unless you're buying it. Holy moly.
but they had them priced like retail priced. It was ridiculous.
So what was the price on them?
They were like in the 50s.
Holy moly. Were
Ooh.
they tell me about them? Were they
Uh-oh.
They were real similar to ones you've shown on your camera, on your
but was it the stand and the wells or was it
yes,
just
the stand and the glass wells. Yeah.
yeah.
A lot
Were
of
they
the
brass?
and the what?
Were they brass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
$50 was not a bad price for those.
Really?
I would have bought them. Let me put it that way.
I should have got them for you. Or I should have texted you.
Well, live and learn, girlie. Live and learn.
Yep.
I'm not the one that'll be like, dang it. Nah, there's always more opportunities.
That's true. That is true.
There will
Gokata.
always be more.
Gokata, a neat little thing you can do if you're looking for that specifically, I would say, like if you put some in a brush and you dip it in your gesso, I have just sprayed my brush a little bit, and that makes it a little bit more pliable, I guess you can say, especially if you're doing writing areas. So definitely, thinning it out like that. But I do it because I do it like that because I do like some to be a little darker in areas and then fade I rarely wipe away, if that helps.
Are we
Sometimes
talking
I
about gesso?
yeah, sometimes I do. Yep, Shelly, that's a good thing too. But gesso does have paint in it, so it's kind of like the same thing.
I was going to ask you, it's paint and glue basically, right?
Paint, glue, and a medium. Yeah.
See,
I've
medium,
made my
so-
own gesso before, but I don't like it as much as I like the brand I use. So. And Ellen, let's just say it's this spine that I'm gonna attach a tassel to. You can use
Hold on, let's make you big so she can't really see you. Hold
Yeah.
on. I got you.
okay.
Okay.
So you can either just put a hole in here and put a ring, or you can put a brad like this that has a little pulley on it. And then you would attach your tassel like this with a jump ring or a like a lever lobster clasp, anything like that, depending on what you use here as well. I have some rusted swivels that are really cool that I'm going to use for this. So I would use the rusted swivel on that, and then a little brad, and it just hangs off the side. I will be cutting this, and then I just use the clippings on other things because I bead and I don't want to hide my beads totally. So I hope that answers the question. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of cool ideas, but I'm going to be beading this chain as well. Thank you. And we're back.
Sometimes I feel like there's too much information. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, but
You mean out there?
yeah, like because then it gets like too complicated.
Yeah.
Like you don't know which way to go. Like
Yeah, I can get that, or I can see that.
But I guess just like everybody else, just use I would just try a couple of ways and just see what works best for you. I think it really is
Yeah.
whichever way you like, you end up liking, I should say.
Tina from Shabby Dabby Doo was making tassels last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I was going through my sari and I ordered a color and I just was going through it to organize it and I found this stupid color. I'm like, are you kidding me? So when you start ordering stuff you thought you didn't have, that's when you really got to clean up. I don't want to order it twice. I haven't used it in a while, so
This is
time
my
to
first,
use it up.
This is my first time buying it, and I like it.
Buying
that's always a
sari
bonus.
ribbons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been buying from the same lady for years and she's super nice. So
Is she on Etsy?
she is. It's Felt Better. And her name is Michelle and she's really
Better?
cool and nice. She's from California. And it's not well, some of it is, thicker and strong. I like the thinner. Sorry if that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of hers are a little thinner and it works really well with stuff. So that's what I like.
Nice.
She's got a great variety of colors and a really great price. Free shipping.
All right.
Just so you know.
Check her out. Yeah, I bought a couple from this store. It had good reviews and I liked the color selection, but it's nice to buy from someone that recommended somebody.
Yeah, and the full skeins are just really reasonable. And then she has smaller ones, smaller
Mary.
amounts too. Yes.
Ellen's asking, how did you do the spine on that book?
On this book, this is a piece, I think I showed it before, from an old, very old, I just tore it off. It's very thin, fragile material. So since this was going to be grungy, and I did a 5-hole pamphlet stitch on that. And that's just an old book cover. And this is muslin in between. I've been making more softer spines, I guess you can call it, because then when you open, it's gonna lay. You can bend it back if you wanted to, and it can lay really flat that way. This is a soft spine, but yet it's harder, stiffer on this one because there's more layers of fabric and lace.
Hey,
Medium.
Lori and I are going to go on tonight,
Nice. What time?
8:00.
Whose channel?
Mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
If anybody would like to join us, if you guys,
Did you say 8:00?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Matt. Oh, you don't have you. Hey, type in the chat quick so I can just hop over to your channel and grab the link for them.
If I type in the chat,
Yeah, just
I can,
type hey.
I can grab it, you guys.
I was going to say,
'Cause
won't
you're-
it come out as Mayor's name? No. or
Yes,
yours?
because you're not. You don't have YouTube open, right, Maggie?
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
right. She will come. I forget.
I got it.
Sorry.
It is her link is in the description box of the video.
Oh, that's
thanks,
right.
Mayor.
You're the organized one.
What? You have links in your description boxes.
I never remember to put the new ones in, though. It's always just whatever's there. My description box is copy and pastable. That's why it's always the same.
Copy and pastable.
Hi, Sandy. That's Wilhelmina, right? Sandy.
Yep.
Yep.
Mayor, how did you do this? Oh, I already
I-
asked that.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're not going on at 8:18 tonight.
Oh, stop. Who said that? Is that?
Oh, I said that last night. Maybe.
Oh,
I think I
Shelley.
might have said it last night.
Wait.
Now I can't remember.
That's okay.
just wanna say
I
thank
can
you.
take
Thank you
it.
very much.
I can handle it. Patty,
I'm not scaring you.
the instigator.
Yes, yes, I am.
All right, there. Finally, I put it in. Okay. Okie dokie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I need
Do you
a
already
little-
know what you're gonna do on Thursday, Patty?
Nope. As we get closer to Thursday, I may have an idea.
Okay. Good plan. Good plan.
Yep, so I'm going with it.
Yep.
Patty, did you do this overnight shipping here?
No, why?
It came in one day.
Nice.
Yeah. I have to open it.
Good grief. No, overnight is crazy expensive.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah.
But you're not that far away from me, so
Yeah. I know.
I was surprised the other night when you guys were like, so I got my stuff. I'm like, dang, those were fast.
Yeah, I got the papers fast too. They're so pretty, by the way.
Thanks.
So pretty. Oh, these are so cool.
Oh my word. Is this a haul reveal here? Let me
It
go.
is.
see
Well, to be totally transparent, that was combined shipping that I forgot to combine. So those got sent along afterwards. She's like, hey, I think you forgot. I said, yep, sure did. They're on the way already.
And I was like, how do I say this? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I haven't received them, but it's entirely possible I've received them.
Yeah, don't ever hesitate. Just be like, hey, Patty. It's okay.
And I'm excited for these are those ID cards too.
Those are cute, aren't they?
They're so cute. So this is, I'll show you. I have, this is a printout. It's not the original of my grandpa's Louisville and Nashville Railroad Company card.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
his little pass, I guess they would
Yep.
use. So that's kind of cool. But
I love stuff like that.
I scanned it and then I printed out. Because I have to hoard the original, of course.
Well, yeah.
And I love the green on this. This is gorgeous. Cool. I'm excited.
There now you can make hundreds of them.
I know. And I'm going to use these papers in my Mediterranean journals that I'm making. These patty papers.
Well, that'll be pretty.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that's weird. Every time somebody goes, it's patty papers, I'm like, oh, that sounds so weird.
I don't know what else to call it.
It's just, I don't know, it's just weird.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm already bored with fussy cutting.
Yeah, I'd rather shove a spoon through my head. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I usually use my Cricut, but I didn't. And now I'm regretting it.
So Shelley is asking Sandy, what is a Mediterranean journal?
I just had this wild idea to make Mediterranean journals. Let me grab it.
Does it have pasta on the front? Just asking. There's a lot of Mediterranean diets out there. European, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. I had to run and get it, so I missed that last comment.
That's okay. You didn't miss much.
I found this fabric at a fabric store. And this is a photo that I took when we went to Italy.
Nice.
And I turned it into a watercolor. And then I put this frame around it. And so that's why I have a bunch of fun papers and then some other papers, digitals, and then some of Patty's papers, and make a little journal out of them. So just like a little single signature. But
Nice.
so that's what a Mediterranean journal is.
Nice.
Kind of thinking
Thank you,
about
Ellen. Thank you. Wendy, did you get your tracking info? When are you supposed to get it? You should have it. Everybody was supposed, all the packages that I mailed, that huge batch, I got more going out. I'm labeling tonight, so they'll get picked up tomorrow. There's another pretty good bundle going out tomorrow of boxes. Hang on, I'm trying to log into Pirate Ship just in case. Then I can tell you if you should have it, if it's been delivered, where it's at.
that's a lot of packages.
Oh, I remembered my password. How exciting is that?
Does it not usually?
I don't save them. I have to remember
Oh.
them. So I have a password book. I have a password journal. Let's put it that way.
I do too.
Um,
I have to, or I won't remember anything, you know.
Yep. Well, before all this cyber ugliness was a thing, I just used the same password for everything.
I used to do that too.
And then it was
1,
all
2,
of a
3,
sudden,
4.
huh?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, no, I was super slick. I did like 8765.
Oh, that'll mess them up.
I was stumping them, man.
Oh, you didn't use your social security number?
Yeah, no, I never did that. Wendy, yours says it was delivered, honey.
Right, bro.
Do. Let me make sure it's the right.
Yes, Wendy. Yeah, Santorini. Yeah.
Ellen says, Maggie, that is beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Ellen.
Let's see.
And
Yes, look at that line.
Wendy. Sorry, I
Look
don't
at
mean to do that. Yours is your box was delivered, but it wasn't the prints. You're right. Your prints are still here. I forgot.
Yeah.
That
I
was
know.
the box where I sent the Wendy's combined. Yikes.
That lace work it's just amazing. Just amazing.
Very pretty, Maggie.
Oh, look at you being. I didn't never would have thought of that. Stick the silicone underneath so it doesn't stick to the paper.
Yeah, just till it, till it dries, and then it doesn't stick anymore.
Yeah, I usually put deli sheets in it, but
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, it works.
Those are both great ideas.
Yeah, the first time I remember doing this, I actually glued it to the background.
Do you not
Sounds
want it
like I
to glue a little bit?
No, they're pockets, so I don't want it to stick.
Oh, because they're
Yep.
pot.
It's a pocket.
I forgot. The other day you were talking about how a lot of y'all were scrapbookers first.
Yeah. Yep.
Not me, but yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people were.
And I was also, and it's so interesting how many junk journalers were scrapbookers. Quite a bit.
But it kind of makes sense because we all love paper. So
Yes.
I mean, I was a wannabe. I bought the scrapbook paper. Does that count? Never quite got to the scrapbook part. Oh. At least I can say I excelled at something, right?
there you go.
Yeah.
The buying part.
It's the favorite part, right?
Right. I don't know. It just seemed very, I had the scrapbooks. I passed along a lot to my daughter, but I don't think she ever got around to it either. So just, it's a lot. There's a lot to that.
It is if you do it the way, all the tutorials say to do it. I think that's why I'm so resistant to this whole, it's a tutorial thing. Like,
We don't say that word.
I'm just saying. I feel like it takes all the.
Lori B says I was a big failure at scrapbooking. LOL. I kind of doubt that though.
Yeah.
Just looking at her journals, I think she probably did fine.
I think she's exaggerating, huh, Mags?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, a lot of people do digital type scrapbooking type stuff.
Yeah, I don't get that though.
because they have a lot of pictures digitally now where
That's where I kind of lost the scrapbooking
Yeah, what's the point of digital?
desire. Yeah. All my
'Cause-
photos were digital, and then I had like way too many photos to try and scrapbook, you know?
yeah.
I got overwhelmed.
Non-tutorial, right, Shelley?
I just feel like it's restrictive. I feel like people let themselves get penned in. Just saying.
A lot of people were card makers too. Still are.
Yeah, I used to do
online.
that too.
Yeah.
Card making, yeah.
Yeah, we used to make the little craft store that I used to go to. You know, we'd all get together on Friday nights at the store and scrapbook and all that. We used to make cards. What was it called? Something for heroes, and we'd get a whole, like hundreds of them, and then send them to
Military.
military. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I heard of that. Yeah. That's cool.
I think letter writing and cards. I don't know. Just it's too bad people don't like write letters anymore.
Agreed.
I mean, we covet those, old letters and stuff. What are people
I
20
know.
years? They're not going to covet anything. Oh, look at the Facebook post. I mean,
Yeah.
I have one pen pal, somebody I met on Instagram, but we don't write enough, but we still do it a little.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then I write my daughter in California, but again, not frequently enough. Have y'all heard of that game Exploding Kittens?
No.
No.
It's a card game, and it's really kind of fun. Your grandkids might like it. Oh, those of y'all who have grandkids, like the maybe 7, 8 and older.
Right.
But it's really cute game, and you just don't want to. When you draw from a pile, and there's an exploding kitten, and if you draw one, then you're out of the game, unless you have a diffuse card.
Oh no, to
Oh.
diffuse the explosion.
Yeah, it's so cute. And then you make pairs, and the pairs are all silly little characters, and it's a fun game.
I found accidentally a really cute game, card game for Phil, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I can't remember what it's called though. But like you grab cards out of the other person's hand and you swap them back and forth, and it's hilarious. There's much for a card game. There's a lot of physical activity. Let's put it that way. It's rowdy. Needless to say, Grandma liked it too.
Yeah, those are fun games that get you moving.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the one the Holderness family made?
What's that?
Is it that game that the Holderness family created? I forget the name of it.
Oh, I don't know. They're the ones on Instagram all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They created a game where like you do like charades and different crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, this isn't. It's not charades.
going back to the letters, JMH said it's going to be like a secret language that future generations won't be able to read.
Well, much like cursive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hear you. Yep, I hear you. Yeah.
June is in second grade, and I was showing her something. I don't remember what it was. And she said, Grandma, you know, I can't read cursive.
Oh. Well, that's a shame that they're not teaching it anymore.
It is.
Yes, letter writing and nice paper. Yeah, we do appreciate all the nice paper, huh?
What I want to know is how is anybody supposed to know? How do I put this? You know how your signature, you know, you'd have your signature in cursive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's no cursive anymore, then you go to sign something and you just what? You just
Make your mark.
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
That's a really good question. Yeah.
Well, that's why an X or whatever is still considered your signature. You know that, right?
What is?
An X or any
An
kind of mark would
Oh.
still be considered. I mean, how many signatures have you seen that are actually legible? Think about that, if anyone has ever
Yeah.
worked out there in the field, people are like this. They script, you know what I mean? They go up and down with it, or they just go an X, and that's their signature. Not much to it. I like a legible signature. I think that's pretty, especially the old ones. Whoa! Is there a chicken in the house?
There
What's
is.
going on? Oh my goodness, how cute is that?
Yes, quietly.
What in the world?
It's real life, man. Real life.
That's right.
Marley or Malcolm?
Yeah, Malcolm's up here watching the iPad. He loves to be in the shipping room.
Aw.
Can I be in the shipping room?
Aw.
He can see me, so he doesn't feel like he's secluded.
How ferocious.
Yeah, Rosie came for her. They just left the room, so
Aw.
I'm sure she'll be heard from again. Have no fear.
I love it.
Yeah, we get to go see. We have her checkup today. How much have I grown? Am I still like larger than the average 17-month-old child? Wellness check. That's the word I was looking for. Wellness check.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Mayor, I worked in a credit union and got scolded because my signature was too legible. I was told the idea of your signature is for no one else to be able to imitate it. Oh, wow, Louise. Yeah.
Sounds like
I
a
used to-
plausible excuse for doctors. Just saying.
Yeah. I used to easily forge my mother's signature when I was in elementary school.
I could do my father's and my grandmother's.
Wow.
Listen to how proud they are.
I was going on that field
Oh, I
trip,
didn't-
whether
I
I
never-
remembered it or not.
I never forged them. I just could,
Oh,
some reason.
my bad.
I could copy them.
I just think it's funny when somebody brings it up and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I could do this one," and I'm just like, you're just kind of tipping your hand.
Okay,
How
how
much
illegal is it? I was going to see guppies at a fish plant.
There you go.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I never broke the law like Mayor.
Oh, that's it. Next week it's 12, 11, and 30 seconds. That's when we're meeting. So that's it.
Don't be surprised if you all don't see me next week.
Oh, wow. Maggie. Oh.
Just
Oh.
kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
No, I was the kid who didn't want to ask mother to sign the field trip, or I did, and I have it in my little bag and forget to ask her. Day of the free, I had to run to the bathroom the day of the field trip and hurry up and sign it.
I did that too. Cool.
Did you do that?
Yeah, because I would forget.
Yep.
My house, if you forgot, it was, oh well, I guess you didn't really want to go.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
that's no fun.
my mother didn't care. I think she was proud I could do it.
Half the
Good
time,
for
I
you,
think my
honey.
mom was one of the chaperones.
Not mine, that's for sure. Oh, that's right. You're going to be seeing your grandbaby soon, Shelley.
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
I'm having my 3-year-old over on Friday, so she's excited
Oh,
because I usually have the 6-year-old over, but the 3-year-old is kind of old enough now. My daughter was always a little extra concerned about the 3-year-old because she can lose it pretty quickly. So I think I didn't want to have to subject me to that by myself. But she's grown up quite a bit these past few months, which has been nice.
I think sometimes our kids forget that we actually raised our own kids.
I was just going to say that.
True.
You know, I have some experience with this.
Yeah.
Did you know I raised you, right?
Wait a minute. Maybe that's why she's skeptical.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, that explains
No
it.
comment, Patty?
I'm trying to be good.
What's up?
Oh, don't. It's no fun.
I just feel like it's when I
You
have to
say
remind my
goodbye.
I just feel like it's when I remind my children that I did indeed teach them how to feed themselves with spoons, so they're welcome.
Yeah, because yesterday when I was sleeping over, I went to the Stitch movie.
I
And
know.
then
Did
when
you
I
like
got,
it?
Aw.
when I got back, you were already asleep.
I know.
Aw.
That's why I couldn't.
You want to say hi to Patty and Mayor and
Yes.
Sandy?
Yeah.
Say, go ahead. You can.
Hi.
Hi.
This is June.
Hi,
Hi,
Jen.
June.
She's heading home pretty soon.
I'm heading home right now.
Huh?
I'm heading home right now.
Oh, you're heading home right now?
Aw.
Who's bringing you?
Auntie.
Auntie? Okay. Oh, she calling you?
No, she called Mason.
Oh, okay. You have a safe trip home, and you come back and see me more next time. Okay.
Oh, are you making these?
Yeah.
Aw.
You like the little elves?
That one's an elf.
No, that's not an elf. He's pretty though, huh?
Yeah. He looks like someone from
From where?
like Matilda. or
Matilda?
something.
I like her long hair. Okay, I'll see you next time.
Aw.
Love you.
They're
How
so
cute.
stinking cute.
She's
Oh
so
my
cute.
gosh. She's so funny. She's the one that you never know what she's going to say,
Oh,
what's going to come
That's
out.
awesome.
I remember when we used to be in chats and she'd come down, Grandma. And she
Right.
was all sweet and lovey-dovey. She was really after M&Ms.
Yeah. And it's funny because I do have M&Ms up on the counter and she doesn't ask for them anymore.
Aw, that's disappointing.
I don't know if her mother said don't ask her. Do not ask.
Oh, hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hi,
Susan. Yeah, she just got out of no more school for the summer.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I have to clean this desk today.
Oh boy.
It's about to make me crazy.
It's
have
hit
to
that
what?
point, huh?
Oh my word, you have no idea. I can't stand it when I can't see any of the tabletop and it's all gone. I'm just like, ah, it's too
I know.
much.
I didn't touch mine either, Patty. If you saw mine,
I know she would freak if she saw mine. Maybe she would clean it though.
I probably would. I would be like, do you mind if I
a
tidy
bit
this
of
up?
yours.
I'm
Pretty
like
soon
that.
everything would be organized.
Do you mind if I tidy up a little? Oops.
3 hours later, she emerges. Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
Hmm?
Huh?
Okay.
Hey, Becca.
Can you take her? Yes. Yeah? Okay. She cracks me up. She has so much to say, but she has no desire to use words. Zero.
She doesn't need to use words. She knows exactly what she's saying.
Oh, that girl has got some body language, let me tell you. Like, and there is no doubt. I mean, zero doubt. All those memes you see about, so I'm using my inside voice, but my face gave me away kind of ones, like, that's going to be her.
Does she have a temper?
Not really. Like, she's pretty patient, but she's like the best descriptive word for her. Like, if I had to put one word, would be determined.
Gotcha.
Aw.
Because she's not bullheaded, you know, she can be persuaded, but once she decides that she's gonna climb the tree, she's climbing the tree.
Mm.
And I don't care if I have to run you over or, you know, like run around behind you. She's just determined.
That's a good trait to have.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps not before you're 2.
Yeah.
Like, we still got to get through the terrible truths with her.
Yeah, my daughter says their second kid, who's 3, was like just so stubborn, and now they think the baby, who's 1, might even be more stubborn than the second one. I'm like, oh, no.
I think I'm going to call this one good. What do you think? I have to do the cover yet, but
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, flip through it a little bit.
Yeah, I love the
That's
papers
cute.
you used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't like, yeah, I've just decided this is like, I don't like making the ephemera. I like using ephemera.
Me too.
And then this one I did like a belly band and a little. So like not lighting the world on fire because this has been done 9 bajillion times.
That's
This
okay.
one. And then a few that, you know, and then an
Not
envelope.
by you, though.
Huh?
Not by you, though.
Right.
This one opens up.
Nice.
This all is, and then this. You know, the tuck up, tuck, up, chuck, whatever the heck that thing is called.
If a woodchuck could chuck, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I love all that ephemera.
I just like when everything moves.
Me too.
And so then this one comes out. Shh, just a minute. So this is that blue French handwritten big piece that opens up. This piece opens. And like, this is nothing, like when you just look at it, it doesn't look fancy, but this is really nice laid paper. Like this stuff is so tactile. It's so good. These come out. This opens up.
And that's one of the no-sew ones, right?
No,
Or
this
is that
is
a
the
sew-in?
sewn in. This is the sewn in
Oh,
one
okay.
signature that became like a little monster.
Awesome.
She's stuffed. Maybe that's what I'll call them. They're just stuffed. They're just stuffed.
That's awesome.
Oh, so that one's a sewn one, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I do know how to use needle and thread. I don't just glue.
JMH says, love it, Patty. Shelley said, nice.
There you
Yeah, those are
go.
really-
That's
Those
that.
are really cool.
I don't like to overcomplicate it. You know what I mean? Like, but I got ideas, guys. We'll get there. Yes, you may have a mint. Okay, here's one right here, baby. You're welcome, sweetheart.
Aw. How sweet is that?
Who was that?
That was Malcolm.
Oh, how old is he now?
He is about to be 5.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I know, right? Maggie saw him as a brand new baby.
Yep.
Aw.
You were a baby, huh? So yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving through them until I get tired of it, and then then I won't do anymore.
Ellen said beautiful.
Thanks, you guys.
Awesome. Awesome. Who's yawning?
That was me. I think it's fair though. I had a short
Yes,
night.
it is fair. It is fair. I yawn all the time. I just like
And
She
Mary
tries to
called her
muffle it,
out
and I
on
didn't
try
care.
to swallow it when we're like,
It just kind of snuck up on me, and I was like, "Oh well." So yeah, we had some excitement around here last night. Jim's work truck got stolen
What?
at midnight.
That's awful.
So yeah,
And
there-
Patty seemed to be a witness, huh, Patty?
do what?
Were you a witness to this?
Yes, I was standing like the wind. It's so weird. I was standing right here, like just messing around with papers, and there was these bright headlights that came in the window, and I was like, "What the hey?" So I, and it's not like in some scared sort of way, just like there just shouldn't be headlights there.
right.
And yeah, I thought they had pulled in and hit his truck, but as it turns out, they were stealing the truck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I witnessed the crime that I didn't realize was a crime. But I heard them hit something on the way because there's like a drive over there. And I didn't know what was going on. But there's also like a little bit of an easement ditch, I guess you would call it. So I just wondered, I wasn't sure what vehicle they have, if they hit that, but I heard it hit something. Yeah, it did. But anywho,
Terrible.
That's awful.
yeah, they ended up catching him I don't know, an hour and change away from here. Finally brought him to a stop. It was a whole thing. It's a new learning experience.
That's impressive that they caught him.
Yeah. It was a
Oh.
whole, I can't say too much because I don't want to, but the police happen to have been in the immediate area due to the previous situation.
Gotcha.
So they were on it pretty quickly.
Pretty brazen, Shelley
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Pretty much. Ellen, I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to do, I'm kind of really like, we used to all do those layered covers. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's been around for a few years. Mare and Lori, trying to think who else is in the chat. Louise, you guys haven't, like, I'm not just making that up, right? Like the like covers that have an extra cover. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they've been doing that for a few years, so that's like not anything new. I don't know, re-embracing it, I guess. But I kind of feel like I want to do extra covers on things. Since I use this pretty paper, you know, I love some of these prints. This is one of my prints that I did on water paper, and I love them on the water paper. So I don't want to hide it all by layering all this stuff up on top of it. So if I do a second cover, then it can just be there. But I don't know. I don't like that. So I'm going to have to mess around and find the right second cover.
I agree with you. It's like I have a cover and I'll I don't want to cover it up. It's so pretty. But then
Right?
I feel like it needs something else. So I'll do like a removable topper a lot of times.
Right. I like those too.
And then
Yeah.
if the owner wants to glue it down, they can glue it down.
Right. I don't hate that on there.
I like that other brown piece you had a second ago. Journal cover or book cover.
Yeah, in person it doesn't. I looked up too because a lot of times I preview looking at the camera.
Yeah.
This one looks too office, and it's got a cool library thing on it. So I want to save this for one of the more ledgery ones.
I like that color though. Let me see the black one. Close the black one again.
Cool.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that. Yeah, that one is kind of cool.
This one I don't hate. So I'll probably glue this one on here.
Yeah.
And probably just along the spine. And just leave it raggedy like that. But I'm really into the raggedy right at the moment.
Yeah, I like that one. That's cool.
Actually, I will not glue this one along the spine. I keep forgetting. They function better if you hinge them here. So I probably won't glue it to the spine. I'll probably just hinge it here.
How will you do that?
Huh?
How will you hinge it?
Oh,
Like a
just
hinge?
the same as doing the no-sew.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just whatever you want to glue across there. Fabric, lace, paper, whatever
Gotcha.
strikes your fancy. But then I can decorate this whole front cover.
Once I finish these up, I want to do a hinge journal. You've inspired me.
I like the no-sew. I think they're fun. There's a different freedom about them. You know what I mean?
A different what?
Freedom.
Oh, yep. I don't have an issue with freedom with the sewn in one those either though. They don't.
I get it. I'm just what do I want to say? There's so many people. Like, I think we forget there's always people joining this crazy journal situation.
Making. Yeah.
And there's so many tutorials on do this and do, like, people, they start, and I'm trying not to insult anyone. So I'm trying to choose my words incredibly carefully because I don't want to insult anyone. That would be counterproductive. They get like in this spot where they think that they have to do everything a very certain way, right?
Yep.
And that is, I just want to help them understand or realize there's no real wrong or right way to do any of it.
Yep. Same. I'm the same way. Yep.
Hi, Lori H.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
That's why I like
get
even
everything from from Crafty Me Shop on Facebook.
What were you going to say, Sandy?
I was just gonna say, sometimes I like just doing like showing people how to do an elastic binding
Yep.
because that's like ultimate freedom because you can change the pages out, you know.
Yep. Switch your folios, your signatures in and out.
Signatures, yep.
Wasn't there a name for those?
What, the
originally?
Midori?
Yeah.
Yeah, Midori.
A lot of people got into those. I
Yeah,
never
they
did.
did. I never did either. But they're cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I can admire things even if I don't do it myself.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought I wasn't gonna like the Travelers ones, and like I really do enjoy. I like.
You can
I think
tell
it's
me.
because the shape is so different than a regular book. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm tidying. I can't take it. It's about to drive me nuts.
I feel like I'm making a little doll, right? Weren't these like when you, the
Yes!
bottom part, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's with me? Yep.
Like that was like, I don't know.
The thing. What was it? Yarn, though, right?
Yep.
Didn't they use
Yep,
yarn?
yep.
Yeah.
I want to say the 80s, but I feel like the 80s was the resurgence of them. I feel like they're actually older than the 80s.
Hey, Lori H.
Man, the 80s gets such a bum rap on everything, doesn't it?
Yes. But that was the macrame time.
Yes, it was.
Late 70s, early 80s. Macrame plant holders and
Yep.
hanging basket holders, all that.
And people that were into macrame were like people who are into making journals. Like, they macrameed everything but your underwear, man. And toll painting. Remember toll painting?
Mm-hmm.
That was a whole situation.
What kind of painting?
Toll?
Oh.
It's kind of like Pennsylvania Dutch is all that's coming to mind, but that's not incredibly accurate. A lot of times it's the black background with the like the very folk arty Pennsylvania Dutch imagery. They did a lot of trays, a lot of flat things. Yeah. Maggie's staying quiet, and I know she knows.
What's that?
Nothing. Never mind.
It's called concentrating.
I know. I could hear it.
Let me see your cover, Maggie. Oh, look at how pretty.
Oh, look at
The
that.
colors, but
That's so pretty.
the appliques are drawing out the pink and
Yep.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lighting's really bad today because it's so overcast. So I just have to glue this down and this one's done.
Nice.
So pretty.
Shelly said, I did toll painting for years and taught a few classes. I really like, I'm not going to pronounce that. Bauer Malari.
Ooh.
It sounds like an Irish word. Bauer Malari or Scottish. I don't know.
Laura.
Nice.
I think you pronounced that really well.
I think so too.
Oh, okay.
I would
I'm
have
not
added
sure if you
extra
did, but it sure
vowels.
sounds like you did.
I would have added extra vowels and a couple
Right?
Thanks, Lori.
So,
It's
Lori, how close
Norwegian.
was I with my What was that? Like the tool painting. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if it was meant to be like Pennsylvania Dutch or folk
Norwegian.
artsy. I like to try to be sort of accurate.
All right, not gonna put the black in.
See what your little doll started, Mary?
Yeah. They're tassels. They're not dolls.
They're dolls now.
Yeah. It's a tassel doll. It's brand new.
Oh,
Look at the tutorial.
There will be a tutorial soon.
she invented
Just
something
kidding.
new.
Just kidding.
Nice. It was from Pennsylvania Dutch. Nice.
Oh,
I like when I'm accidentally right.
it's known to happen.
On occasion. You talk enough, it'll happen eventually.
I just dig a deeper hole when I do that.
Right?
Yeah.
You all certainly make fussy cutting more enjoyable, I must say.
Hey, we're just here to help a girl out, man. Oh my goodness, this looks so much better. I can see the table. Whew.
Ellen Maggie gets her stuff from a Facebook group that sells lace, and it's Crafty Me Shop. You probably stepped away. She said it earlier.
Oh.
Yep. It's awesome to be able to find lace even at stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Or Etsy has some good sellers too.
I like to touch. That's my problem.
You like what?
I like to touch it and see it.
Yeah.
There this went. I was looking for this.
Nowadays, everybody, the older stuff, when you find it in antique stores, it's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, good night. Good night. Bye, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Yeah. It's
Bye,
nighttime.
Sandy. See you later.
Didn't you know that? It's nighttime.
There, holy moly.
Stop
All right,
cleaning. You got to stop cleaning because you're making me want to start cleaning.
yeah, that doesn't happen with me. But any ideas about the offcuts? What do you think? Snippets?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Clusters and snippets. Yeah.
All right. Done.
How many tassels did you make?
4 so far.
Nice.
This one where I'm going to add beads to this. I did bring like the big bead caps, but I don't know. Just doesn't really suit the journals I'm doing right now. And then this one.
Put it on you.
Oh, did I sigh in the camera?
You did all the way out loud.
I will. I will
just
add.
ignore it.
I will add beads to that here and there.
Oh,
But
pretty.
this one is more shabby. And then this one, just different color tones
Nice.
of the ones I'm doing. So
Your camera's got crazy good focus today. Did you notice that?
It does. I noticed the same thing.
it does?
Yeah.
Great. Great.
Do you have your autofocus on?
No.
Like it's really well behaved today, especially up close.
Yeah.
I've got my blinds open. That might help.
That might be it.
Yep. Now I know y'all are gonna laugh, but I would love you to do a tutorial on beading those. Seriously.
You put a bead in there and tie it. That's it. Done.
But no, I'd like to see your thinking process.
All right. Oh, too funny.
Yay, done.
Yahoo! Let us see her.
Woo!
Woo! Look at that beauty.
Oh, Shelly said
Nice.
you do tag pulls with the
That's
scraps.
the back.
So pretty.
And then that's the inside with the pockets. They're really tall pockets, but that's okay.
I
I
like
like
that
the
kind
taller
of
ones
pocket.
because they don't, what you put inside doesn't like fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's such a fancy pocket.
Yes, it is.
thank
The
you.
pocketbook.
Oh my god.
Pocketbook. Right.
You know
So
what,
fancy.
Mags? You know what
What?
else these would be great for? I think is the center folio of fabric books
Ooh.
with
Yeah.
the pocket. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I also see them as really cool lingerie bags. Sorry, but I do.
It's a cute idea.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know. I just think that, like, I don't know. I just think they would be super fancy lingerie bags.
Oh,
This
look
is
at
a-
how cute.
Yeah, this is the one I finished last night.
And when you have that available for people to purchase in the market,
I will.
there you go, peeps.
And that's the flip up that kind of goes, not that you'd put it in here, but I mean on a journal page, but I did it to for like a little matching set.
That's a great idea.
So cute. You know
Yeah.
what's cute to use that to put like some of your kids' artwork or kids' cards they
Yeah.
do for you, you know,
Yeah.
hold your real effect.
Nice.
So cute.
One more to go.
And Patty has her journaling.
Yeah.
ephemera
Oh, I
stuff.
like that.
Yes, look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Working on it.
Sandy, what do you got going?
I'm still cutting. I've done
Are
a
you-
lot though.
Good.
I've gotten a lot done. I'm doing some lemons right now.
Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Susan, yay, can we pre-order?
Right?
Hi, Judy. She said my granny used to call her purse a pocketbook.
Yeah.
We always
I
called them
remember that
pocketbook.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law calls it a pocketbook.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yep. I'm going to have to go. Somebody
Yep.
needs a nap.
Well, hang on one second. We're going to end. So thank you. Time flies just like every
I know it does.
time we're on.
Gosh, yeah.
But I want to thank Sandy and Maggie and Patty for coming on, and thank everybody for coming and spending time with us. Thank you, mods in the chat as well. And I'd say
It was
same
fun.
time next week, but we never know. I'm going to keep you guessing.
Right?
Thank you for having me.
Sure, it was a joy. All right, you guys, let me get the thank you up.
Yeah.
Thanks
Have a nice
for
day, everyone.
joining us. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.